Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft ship tutorial. Today's going to be the 1 to 5 scale Oceanic. I kind of got inspired to do this because of RMS Oceanic over there. That's 2019 model. So here's a quick fly around of what I did. So, used some deck plans, also took inspiration from that model there. Just kind of create this thing. Kind of updated propeller design, just to use, just lazily use bamboo shells, but what can you do? But this is the Oceanic. So the full length is 43 blocks. The full width is 3 blocks, and the height is to be determined. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and lay the keel. So just go ahead and lay the keel. Actually, let's get our materials. Screw it. For layer 1. There we go. So, let's just go ahead and build this over. You know, right here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to place a block. And then we're going to... Okay, hang on. If you're going to place this in the water, I need to determine this now. Because I know some of you want to build this in the water. So if you're going to build this in the water, you're going to put it... hang on. Let's make this a bit easier. We're going to put it right here. So just 2 blocks below the surface. That's really just it. So, yeah, just to clarify that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to place a block here. And then we're going to place a brick stair and a brick slab. And then we're going to build 3 blocks from this block here. So in total it's going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3. And then slabs, we'll do 3 slabs, I think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now hang on. 2 slabs and a stair like this, facing the side like that. So there's that. And then what we're going to do is continue this on for... let me just count it. Count it and I'll line it up with it. So, I'll continue this, so it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39, yep. And then we're going to go ahead and continue the stair. Actually, by the end of the 39 there, we're going to go to the 3 block gap. We're going to place a slab, and then a wax lightning rod, and then a bamboo shelf. Do the same thing on the other side. Pop, pop, pop. There's a 2 block gap. Now let's move this forward. It's a 2 block gap. Never mind. Lightning rod, and then bamboo fifth cape. And then we place a upside down stair like so. And then we just get our our upside down stairs, and we just connect from the bow, from stern to bow to stern, whatever you want to do. Depends on where you're at. But yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So that's all layer 1 done. A top down view of what it should look like. Definitely a starter. Again, it's really showing its 3 block width, but yeah, I can't do anything about it because even you can't build even. So like if I try to do a 4 block ship, it's just gonna you can't do that. I mean, unless you have like shelves or something. I don't know. But yeah. So layer 2. We're gonna build 3. One of these blocks is gonna be poking out, as you can see over there on the prototype. So 1, 2, 3, like so. And we place a brick slab on each side, like that. And then we connect it all the way from we connect the red all the way from bow to stern. So, alright. Oh, hang on. There we go. It's a pretty lazy part here. I just need to get the draft out of the way. I couldn't really find any good design for it, so I just kind of slapped on some blocks. So on the back here, we're just gonna place a block, and then we place a stair on top of that, like so. That's gonna complete the rudder and the propellers, and also layer two. Top down view here. So I'm gonna do a jump cut, get all my black materials, and I'll be back in just a second. So yeah. All right, so we're back, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna place two blocks here. Let me do a stair on each side. So do that, and then what we're gonna do is just connect it to the stern there. So to connect all the black blocks to the stern, like so. Before we move, and you can place your buttons while you're at it. All your buttons, as you can see there, that's going to represent portholes. It's actually a pretty accurate amount because hang on, let me fly over to one that has interior. As you can see, there's only two portholes there, so yeah, like so. So go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I haven't done a 1/5 scale ship after the United States in a while, so that's kind of surprising. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the buttons, so the portholes. Okay, so just gonna do that. Do the same thing on the other side. And okay, so that is that. And then what we're gonna do is go two slabs here. Well, one slab on each side. And then what we're gonna do, place a block and then a slab there. So that is completed layer number 2. It's really starting to take shape there. Again, pretty lazy, but that's just me. Yeah, really starting to take shape there. All right, so layer number 4. Or layer number 4. We place a block here, and then a block on each side, and then we place another block here, and then we place our sign, a dark oak sign, and then we place in all caps Oceanic. So Oceanic. Bump, bump. If you know me, it's gonna be a deal of putting a glowing sack above it just to give it a glow, give it more depth really, because yeah, it's really dull. I mean, if I put something down like this, just yeah, the contrast is just real. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is just connect it all the way to the stern there. So let's just go ahead and do that. Like so, and then just do the same thing on the other side. So let's do that, and then we can go ahead and place buttons around it. Well, not around it, just beside it, and I'll just give some more depth there. So okay, so alright, so there's our buttons on one side, same on the other. Oceanic's a pretty, like a really pretty ship. I'm surprised barely anyone pays attention to it. We place 2 blocks. Actually, hang on, is that right? It's right on one side. Yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is place another block here, and then we place a stair facing the one side, stair facing the other, and we place a block. And I didn't place this on the prototype, as you can see there, but we're gonna also put Oceanic Liverpool. So Oceanic Liverpool. So Liverpool. There you go. And then we're gonna place some buttons on each side there. That's gonna finish up layer number 5 or something like that. Yeah, layer number 5, and that's layer number 4 now. That's layer number 4. So that doesn't look too bad. That actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my materials for layer number 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep, layer number 5. And I'll be back in just a second. So back in a second. Okay, so I assume you also added your decking while you're at it. So it's just a minor one block strip of birch or oak, whatever you're using. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is get our smooth quartz slabs. We're gonna place one here, and then a birch slab behind it, and then quartz slabs beside it as well. And then place 2 pale oak fence gates, like so, for the breakwaters. So I'll show you a detail. That's the only detail I added for the forecastle, but that's it. So as you can see, there's that. So I was gonna add daylight detectors for that skylight there, but there's no room. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 more blocks here. So 2 blocks here. And then we place a stair. This is gonna support the mast, as you can see. And then we place another slab, like so. Then we place a 1 block gap. We have a pale oak trapdoor. And then we have some pressure plates there. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna place 1 block, and then we're going to place. Actually, let's go to the back of the ship so we can work something out here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 3 to the side, and then we go 3 back, well 3 forward, and then we place a smooth quartz stair. And then we place a daylight detector, inverted to night mode. And then we place a pale oak, a birch slab to finish that off. That's also going to support, the stairs also going to support the mast there. There's 3 masts, which honestly is pretty unique to Oceanic. I don't have a problem with it. So we're gonna place 2 pressure plates. Voice crack there. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place a pale oak pressure plate, and then what we're gonna do is get our pale oak fence. We place 1 on each side, and then a slab, and then another pale oak fence, and then we add these there. And then we add a daylight detector, I think. Yep. And then we also add a pale oak trapdoor there. So that's that. And then we place 2 pressure plates. We place a block here, and then we place a block here as well. So it's right behind these trapdoors, I guess. Yep. And then what we're gonna do is just join them with birch planks. So join with birch planks here, because this will be the main deck. And then what we're gonna do is we get our smooth quartz stairs, and we just put them upside down, right about here. So we put them upside down here, and then there's that. And then the final thing, the final little detail is on top of this here. We place 2 trapdoors and facing each other, like so. And then we place we place 2 birch pressure plates on top of that. And then onto the side here, we place 4 pressure plates here, and then 1 in the center, like that. So that is all of layer number 5 done. So now we're going to finish off the ship. So back in a second. All right, just to finish off the ship now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the bridge here. Actually, let's start with all the masts here. So we're gonna start with the masts here. We're going to go from the stair here, we're gonna go up 3, and then we're gonna skip a gap. We're gonna make a gap here, and then we're gonna place another 3 on top of that. Completely optional, but yeah, you can add a crow's nest with a skeleton skull. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go just forward of this pressure plate here. We're gonna do the same thing. So 3, and then 3 like so, and then again to the stair here, 3 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So like that. So that's all the masts done. The next thing we're gonna do is load all the lifeboats. So we're gonna finish up what we did here. So we go to this. We go to this area here. We get our pale oak. We get our pale oak fences, and then we place this here. That is, yeah, that's gonna finish off that deck there. Those are davits. And then what we're gonna do is we place a pale oak fence here, just forward of this. And then let's just count this. So 1, and then skip a block 2, skip a block 3, skip a block 4, and then 5, and 6, and then 7, and then 8. So that's 8. That's 8 lifeboats there, and then the rest we'll just put pale oak fence gates on here. We'll just do that. And then we have pale oak fences to finish that off there. So that is all the lifeboats done. So what we're gonna do now is get the bridge. We're gonna start with the bridge here. Here we go, 4 slabs beside these. Well, in the middle of these trapdoors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go a 2-block gap. 2-block gap. Let's see, space here. And we go 1, 2, 3 beehives, and then we place a block concrete like so. And I think, okay, let me check this here. It's a 1-block space, and then we get our daylight detectors like that, and then we give a 1-block space, and then a grindstone facing this way. Facing this way. And then it's a 1-block space. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then black concrete there. So that is the final funnel. And then to finish off the ship, it's a 2-block space, and then we place 2 more daylight detectors, and then a 2-block space, and then a 1 daylight detector. Add that 2. Make that 2. Cause I forgot this. This was this was a redesign. Like, I kind of had to redesign this part here. So yeah. So that's the Oceanic done. I guess you can classify this as Olympic. Well, this one as Olympic because, well, it was gonna be there was gonna be a sister ship to Oceanic called the Olympic. And then after Thomas's May died, it was just scrapped entirely. Later given the name to Titanic sister ship Olympic. So yeah, that is the Oceanic done. 1899 Oceanic. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty nice ship. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye for now.